Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. We're back to the supermarkets this time. Now this beer I think has been in a couple of supermarkets. I picked it up from Asda and it's from Salt Beer Factory, and this is their Denim HDHC IPA. It's coming in at 7.2% in a 440ml can. £3 or £3.50, but it was part of a 4 for 3 offer. I think it was £3, so if you bought 4 £3 beers or pick 4 up, you would have only paid for 3. One of them. The typical Salt branding, which I do like that. The old sort of like honeycomb thing. If you are wondering what a HDHC IPA is, it is a high density hop charged IPA. What that means basically is it's a single hop IPA, but they've used that single hop I think in 3 different ways. So they've used the same hop but done, is it maybe hops gone in? I don't know the exact thing, but if you look up high density hop charge IPA, you'll be able to get the answer. I couldn't be bothered to go right into it. I just thought I'd give you some idea. I'm guessing it's maybe, for instance, say it's citra hops in this. There's maybe citra hops that were put in at the start of the brew. Maybe it's been dry hopped with citra and maybe some other way with citra. I don't know. But let's just shut up and get on with this review. So, yeah, great artwork. Usual thing from Salt. We have the Salt Beer Factory glass at the ready. Was hoping it'd be a bit colder. Took it out of the fridge a while ago, so it has warmed up a bit. But let's hope it's still good. Looking forward to it because I am as dry as a nanny goat's knee. So let's get it in the glass and see what we get. It's Friday. Woo! Couple of days off. Who doesn't love a day off? We all love a day off, don't we? We all love a day off. Just don't get enough of them. I reckon I could be retired and I still wouldn't have enough days off. Because I'm a lazy old bugger. Right, here in a glass. A lovely, a real sort of thick haze to it. Orange in colour. Good 2-finger. Sort of mix and match sort of bubbles in this head, but looks typical IPA sort of thing. Can I see any carbonation going up? I can't see any carbonation going up. My eyesight's awful, so we'll just give it a swirl, see what we get on the nose. Big juicy, that's big sort of big mango, I would say. For me, mango orange is always very sort of similar, but you sort of get that extra sort of sweetness from mango, sort of juice aroma. I think it's big on mango. It's got that orange thing in there. There's a little bit of grapefruit and pineapple, I would say. Nice little hop aroma as well. Smells nice enough, smells inoffensive. Does it wow me? Certainly doesn't wow me yet on the aroma. It smells a little bit sort of, not boring, but the sort of thing that we've seen before. So let's dive in, give her a taste. Cheers. Yeah, nice. Nice. It's a nice IPA. My first impressions are, it's a nice IPA. But not my sort of IPA. Not that I don't like it, but would want something a little bit different maybe. Let's go in again though. Maybe just try and get the rest out. There's a few floaty bits have gone in there, and you can just see a few cocoa pops. So we'll go in again. Decent body on the beer. 7.2%. I've had many a beer stronger or the same sort of percentage that haven't had this sort of body. Carbonation. Again, with a lot of these sort of beers, it's not void of carbonation, but it's very low in your mouth. You know, it's just tiny little sort of bubbles you pick up. It's very smooth. It's got a nice softness about it in the mouth. taste wise, hoppy. My first sort of impressions are hoppy. Then you hit with that juiciness, mango, orange, sort of pineapple. Just after that, and it kicks in quite quick, is that bitterness. It's not all grapefruit bitterness, but there is a bit of grapefruit bitterness in there. It kicks in pretty quick after the juiciness, and it lingers, and it lingers, and it lingers, and it lingers, and it's still lingering. Excuse me. Yeah. Hop, juice, bitterness, 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 bitterness. And the more you drink of it, it just gets more bitter. 7.2%. I'm not going to say it's certainly drinking around there somewhere. I think this feels a little bit boozy. It does have that booziness about it. Is it off-putting? I would say it's not overly off-putting, but it's quite boozy, I think, for that 7.2%. Not saying it's overly boozy, but I think we're so used to drinking, say, 10% beers, 11% beers, that maybe have this sort of booziness in, and when you get something a little bit lower with that booziness, the flavour maybe doesn't carry it so well, if that makes any sense. But is it any good? It's an enjoyable drink. It's not one of my favourite IPAs I've had. Is it a bad one? No, it's just one that isn't necessarily down to my style. Juicy, decent body, and a big lingering bitterness. And if you like that lingering bitterness in your beers, you're going to like this. So for me, Salt Beer Factory's Denim HDHC IPA isn't necessarily my cup of tea, but I think there's going to be a lot of people out there that like this. So yeah, like I say, I got mine from Asda. I'm certain it's around in Morrison's or Tesco's as well, so you'll be able to pick it up pretty freely. £3 to £3.50. Give it a try. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. I'm going to shut up now. Enjoy your Friday night. Feel free to subscribe, like the video, blah, 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 blah. And I will see you again on another beer review. Cheers.